There was a time when I wanted to do a flip top tool stand. So supposing I was thinking of placing my drill press here and then under my bench grinder, but I changed my mind because I found myself still studying how to screw this there without conflicting with the base of the drill press. So that's the problem I encountered when I was about to do this flip top tool stand. Another problem is I couldn't decide what to place on top and what to place under, because sometimes after drilling the metal you want to grind it right away, or after grinding you want to drill it right away. So for me this was not a nice option. So after drilling you want to grind it, and after grinding you want to drill it, so you'll be turning this over and over, and that wouldn't work for me. And I also think that it will not work for you, because it's irritating if you still have to flip this over and over again while doing your projects. This is usually the problem. Supposing I want to place my drill press on top and my angle bar stand below. That can't be done because the base will be conflicting with each other. Another drawback of this flip top stand is that you cannot easily move this outside. Supposing this is located in your indoor workshop, you cannot just bring this out. You still have to remove the bolts and then reattach them by placing the bolts. That's time consuming. What I want is a method where I can easily transfer this outside, place it back there without having to remove any bolts in the process. This is the best solution I came up with. I just bolted the tabletop power tool. By tabletop power tool I mean power tools that you have to place on top of tables or workbenches. So I bolted this on a piece of wood and then just clamp it in place. So this angle bar stand, I just bolted it on a piece of wood and did the same. Used the clamp to position it in place. And then this bench grinder, I just again bolted it on a piece of wood and then used the clamp to put it in place. One great advantage of this system is that I can remove it anytime I want. So supposing I want to transfer it here, I can just transfer it there. Supposing I want to drill a long piece of lumber or a long piece of metal, I just have to remove this, place it temporarily somewhere, and then use my drill press. If I'm through, I just place them back here. My bench vise is also bolted on my workbench, so I can transfer it here, and this one I can transfer it there. So if I want to use my light, I can transfer this over there, so I can illuminate what I'm working on. The same is true with my other bench vise. It's also bolted in place, clamped in place, so I can easily remove it, place it outside my outdoor shed, and then when I'm through working outside I can clamp it again here on my workbench. Did the same with my DIY metal sheet bender. I use this when I'm bending sheet metal. I clamp it in place here If you want to transfer it outside, I just remove the clamps and clamp it outside my workbench in my outdoor shed. Another advantage, if I want to work while sitting, I just sit here and then do my projects here. If I want to work while standing up, I just transfer the power tool over there and do my work standing up. On this bench, which holds these 3 tools, so that I can move it somewhere else when I'm through using them. So as you can see, I can transfer it to different locations in my workshop depending on the material I'm using. Supposing I'm working on a large piece, I have to transfer this to accommodate the large piece. And besides, these clamps are cheap. There is usually a sale on hardware stores. You buy one, take one, so you can get many clamps as you want and use them to clamp in position your power tools or gadgets on your workbench. This method, I can easily transfer from one power tool to the next without having to turn them under. So immediately after drilling, I go there. I don't have to flip the table to have access to this if I need this. So work there, work there, work there, transfer there, transfer there, go back again here without flipping any tabletop. Okay, time for coffee. Oh yeah.